You're watching Moments with Jill Walker. Today I'm talking about the subject of God, Part 2. It sounds like an easy subject, but actually people make God so complicated. And really, it is a fairly easy subject to talk about. You see, the Bible tells us that God's given every one of us a measure of faith. Sure, it's not a lot, but it's a measure of faith. It says in Matthew 17, verse 20, that if we have faith as a grain of mustard seed, we can speak to the mountains in our life. Well, if God has given to all of us a measure of faith, how will we use that faith? How can that faith grow? It says in Hebrews 11:6, without faith, it's impossible to please God. And they that come to God must believe that He is, and He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. Yesterday, I read some verses out of Romans chapter 1. And today I told you I wanted to continue doing that. So in Romans 1, I'll start at verse 21 and read through verse 32. Because that when they knew God, they glorified Him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of the incorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible man, and to birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of God into a lie, and worshipped and served the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause God gave them up into vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind, to do those things which are not convenient, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. Some of those verses are startling and sad, aren't they? Because if people do not really believe there is a God, their lifestyle will show it. They may say it with their words, oh, I believe in God, but their lifestyle will not show it. I'll continue this tomorrow, but I hope that you just don't have a knowledge of God in your head, but you really believe God exists in your heart, and you want to do those things that please Him, like it says in John 8:29. It begins by being born again. You've been watching Moments with Jill Walker. God bless you today.